The story of Krazy Joe was torn from yesterday's headlines, and it's as terrifying as tomorrow's.
Good morning. Welcome back to Krazy Joe's Concession Stand. I'm Krazy Joe. It is a Saturday afternoon, and we are back at my local Regal Theater, and we are going to see the new Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up. I did a video a couple days ago imploring people to please go out and see this movie this weekend. It was a movie that was dumped by Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers made the movie. Apparently they don't know how to market Looney Tunes and thought, well, we can't sell this. And they sold it to indie distributor Ketchup Entertainment, who does not have a lot of money. So this movie's not getting a lot of promotion. But if this movie is successful, we could finally get Coyote versus Acme. Ketchup Entertainment has actually said that they will consider distributing Coyote versus Acme just as they're distributing this one, if this one is a success. Now, in the words of my friend Adam the Woo, I'm wearing an appropriate t-shirt. Adam always says that. So here we are, gonna check it out. Looney Tunes, The Day the Earth Blew Up. And I put my money where my mouth is. I asked people, come out and support this. I'm supporting it myself, my wife, my kids, and my youngest daughter's friend. We brought a guest, are all inside. So we bought several tickets for the day the Earth blew up. Let's go check this out. Let's get crazy. It's Looney Tunes time. I'm back, and I am happy to report that The Day the Earth Blew Up is a great film. If you've seen the reviews, if you've checked out Rotten Tomatoes, this film's getting fairly good reviews. This is a well-received film, and the reason is pretty obvious. It's good. It's good old-fashioned Looney Tunes. It has that classic Looney Tunes feel. You know, there's many versions of Daffy Duck. You know, we had the early Daffy who was just crazy and would jump around going, woo, 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 woo. That's my personal favorite Daffy. Then he kind of turned into the more cynical, adversarial Daffy Duck who was at odds with Bugs Bunny and wanting the spotlight over Bugs Bunny. And, you know, that Daffy Duck's great, too. I like that version of Daffy Duck, but I always preferred the goofier, loonier original Daffy Duck, and that is the version this film gets us. It's Daffy Duck and Porky Pig are found as babies by a farmer named Farmer Jim, who raises them as siblings in his farmhouse. Eventually, Farmer Jim leaves, passes the farmhouse on to them, and tells them, take care of the house. But an alien meteor hits their roof, destroys it, and they have to repair the roof or they're going to lose the house. It's going to be condemned, forcing them to get jobs. This movie is about an alien invasion of Earth involving bubblegum, a bubblegum factory. Petunia Pig is introduced as a flavor tester for the bubblegum factory, and people who turn into zombies when chewing this gum. It's very silly, and it's a crowd pleaser. I gotta say, both times I saw it twice now. Both times I saw it, there were a bunch of people in the theater. Never a sold-out show. None of them were a sold-out show, but they were both respectable. And both times, the audiences were into it. They were laughing. There were kids there laughing. There were adults there laughing. It played well. The animation looks fantastic. It really does. And it's classic 2D animation, but it's really, really rich, well done 2D animation. It's like not television animation. This isn't like the kind of, you know, TV animation always looks a little bit more flat, and animation, you know, even 2D animation for the movies just looks richer and fuller. It's that kind of animation. The animation is beautiful. So you have a movie. It has that classic Looney Tunes tone, like early Looney Tunes, and it looks great. I don't know if I mentioned it on this video. I did do another video where I encouraged people to go out and see this video, but I don't think I mentioned it in this video. This is the first ever fully animated Looney Tunes movie. What I mean by that, I have to qualify that because those words may not mean anything to you. What do you mean first fully animated? There have been several Looney Tunes movies. The animated Looney Tunes movies, the Looney Bugs Bunny movie, the Bugs Bunny Roadrunner movie, 1001 Rabbit Tales, Daffy Duck's Quackbusters, they were all compilation films, meaning they took old theatrical shorts and strung them together with some new animation to kind of link them together, but it was mostly recycled material. Now, those movies are fun. A lot of us grew up watching those movies on HBO back throughout the 80s. It seemed HBO was always showing those. And they were fun, but they weren't completely, fully 90 minutes of new animation. It was a lot of recycled material with some minimal new animation to just kind of string it all together. Then there were 3 live-action animation hybrid films in the style of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Space Jam, Looney Tunes Back in Action, and Space Jam 2. So this is the first time we've ever gotten a full-length feature film of completely new animation in theaters. And it's really heartbreaking that Warner Brothers felt that wasn't worth releasing and that a third-party distributor, Ketchup Entertainment, had to do it. Thank God for Ketchup Entertainment, man. Let's all tip our hats to them. This is a little indie distributor who doesn't have a lot of money, who stepped up and said, we're going to save these classic characters, and we need to respect that. And that's why I say, man, please go out and support this film. Tell your friends to support this film. They don't have the money to advertise it. The weekend box office results came out. It came in number 5 at the box office and made worldwide, or was it domestic? I don't know. Probably domestic. It made $3 million. Now, a movie opening and making $3 million at the box office may sound like a complete and total bomb. But when you consider that it did that without really any advertising at all, because did you see any ads for it? It's word of mouth that's going to drive this film. Now, fortunately, the only real competition it has is Snow White, which I'm looking forward to seeing Snow White. But other than Snow White, there's not a whole lot of kids' movies out right now. So this movie has a fighting chance, if word of mouth is good, to keeping its head above water. And I did read that in the history of Ketchup Entertainment, they've released several films over the years. This is the first time, I read, one of their films has actually cracked the top 5 in its opening week. They've never had a film open that big before. So even though $3 million and number 5 at the box office sounds really bad, it's actually pretty good for Ketchup Entertainment. And that is really an important thing, because if Ketchup Entertainment likes the results they see from this film, they are considering buying and releasing Coyote versus Acme. And let's just hope to God they do it. So the fact that this is some of the best performance Ketchup's ever had at the box office is a promising sign, even though $3 million doesn't sound like a lot. Go see your friends. Tell your friends to check out this movie. Let's give this film the boost it needs. Let's give it some legs. Let's let it, really find an audience. These are the characters we grew up with, man. Let's support them. The studio that owns them doesn't want to support them. So let's support them, the fans, and show that these characters are loved. And thank you to Warner Brothers for nothing, because you took some of your prized possessions and decided they were trash and threw them away. Thank you to Ketchup Entertainment for rescuing these characters, and I hope they continue to do so. Let's see Coyote versus Acme. Ketchup, please release Coyote versus Acme. We're begging you, man. And I think that film's going to do a lot better, because if that gets picked up, the press is going to run with it. So even though they don't have the marketing, the word of mouth will get out there through the press, because that'll be a big story. So, all right, everyone, thanks for checking this out, and go see Day the Earth Blew Up. It's playing in theaters now. Keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas
with the plastic feet.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Tell everyone you meet.
Keep wearing those pajamas
with the back door flap.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
Don't open it, it's a trap.
Oh no,
it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander pajamas. But no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
I know we're having fun.
Keep wearing those pajamas.
And now the song is done.